With this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make
wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
a look at the starting group here for Denver. The combo up front is, here's Murray. Olynyk against Porter. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. And that one's good.
Look, we don't see Murphy take a lot of mid-range shots, but his jumper is pure from anywhere on the court.
Murray against Murray. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Porter.
There to find shots at the arc.
Williamson passes to Murray. Brown grabs the board. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Porter outside. Pass to Brown. Outside Porter. And another three for Denver.
And that shot is a confidence builder for Porter Jr. When he's hitting these, you know he's feeling it.
And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their second most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
Jokic the screen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up, but Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Williamson left side, and the shot goes.
Well, I know Williamson wants to get even closer, but he saw a window and he took it.
Here's Murray, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Drives to the hoop, pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Murray for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Denver, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out New Orleans, they're in 7th place right now.
You know, for New Orleans, they talked a lot about making a big splash to start the season. Well, it just didn't happen. And now they're in the middle of the pack.
Well, there's plenty of games left. Sometimes it's that progress you make over the course of the season that makes you a factor come April.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Tries from 6 feet. Williamson, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier, and when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force. Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Strawther's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Gordon. On the wing, Murray, pounded by Westbrook. And again, New Orleans no good. The Nuggets lead by 6. Outside Porter. Jokic against Jones. Pass to Strawther. On the wing, Murray fires from deep. Drains the triple. Murray's got 6.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Murray from outside. Porter pulls it in. And here's Denver. This run now up to 13-2. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. Here's Westbrook. Here's Murray. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Westbrook. Still without a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strawther. There's the 3. First shot won't go. Porter against Jones. To the paint. Murray, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Westbrook taking his time here. And here's Jokic. The rebound by Murray.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Messi. Here's Williamson. Outside Jones. Takes it inside. And it's rejected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting team. Number 1, Denver.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Westbrook outside. Pass to Murray. From downtown. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pelicans trail by 9. Alvarado right side. Outside Jones. They still need this. Nails it from 3.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Westbrook finds Murray. Najee sets a screen, fires it from 18, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Murray's got 8.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
McCollum outside. Let's go with a three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Denver up 8. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for the Nuggets, Westbrook runs the point with Murray to his side. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson, and it's Strother in at the 3 spot. Jordan with a screen on McCollum. Back to Jordan. Outside Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. Murray, shot is good.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now here's Alvarado, pounded by Westbrook. Olynyk with a screen on Westbrook. Alvarado, the pass to Olynyk. Banked it in off the glass. Olynyk's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he can really bully you in there. Olynyk is a tough assignment close to the basket.
Now here's Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Murray. This one for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boston's checked in for New Orleans. And Denver with a change here, too. Brown's checked in. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
Jordan, the screen. To the inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Alvarado outside. McCollum with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Boston. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Denver leading by 10. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick-and-roll execution.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. McCollum taking his time here. Off target from outside. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Into the lane, and McCollum slams it in.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. On the wing, Jones. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got his second bucket on the night.
And Jones showing you his basketball IQ there. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. And Denver making a change here. Gordon against Olynyk. Pass to Porter for three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Denver leading by 9. Now Gordon. No points so far. Pass to Jokic. The three is up. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the three.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Williamson, right side. And he gets that one. Williamson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Jokic finds Porter. On the wing, Porter. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pelicans trail by 10. Murray with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
For Denver, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Jokic with a screen on Olynyk. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. 46 seconds left in the second period. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's Misi. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Back to Jokic. Outside for Porter. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Gordon. Right side Murray. He can't get it to go. Here's Brown. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, and you know, for that matchup against the Lakers, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Denver Nuggets. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Trey Murphy out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Misi in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
There's a screen. Here's Williamson, a valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. Murray, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Jokic. A deep three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In third, New Orleans.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Porter from outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
For three.
Jokic has got his fourth assist with that last one. Pelicans trail by 14. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Najee, he's checked in for Denver. Watson comes in for Porter Jr. Gordon against Murray. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for DeJounte Murray.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Gordon against Olynyk. Now here's Gordon, tightly guarded, pass to Murray. The three. Rebound by Olynyk. Pelicans trail by 14. Outside Murray. Now Williamson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Olynyk against Gordon. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Murray for 3, buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a 1 of 1. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie,
Good action for this team.
a little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to Brown. And again, Denver with a 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Williamson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jordan's checked in for Denver. Westbrook comes in for Gordon. Westbrook against McCollum. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pelicans trail by 18. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for Zion Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. And a beautiful finish by C.J. McCollum. McCollum's got 6 points.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
And here's Westbrook. No points yet. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here already in the game. McCollum, the pass to Jones. Inside. Nisi. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Jordan. Watson passes to Murray. Here's Brown. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Here's McCollum. He squares up and sinks it. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now here's Westbrook. Alvarado defending. Pass to Brown. The 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. McCollum outside. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Driving inside. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Westbrook outside. Pass to Murray. The 3 ball. And again, it's Denver missing. Pelicans trail by 20. Now here's Alvarado. Oh, rejected by Jordan. Sends it home from three-point land. McCollum's got 11 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And New Orleans making a change here. Boston's checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Porter Jr. comes in for Watson. Tyson, he's checked in for Brown. And Strother's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's McCollum, and another basket for New Orleans.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Over to the left wing.
Number 24, James Pickett.
Here's Jokic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Nuggets. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Jones misses. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. Here's Pickett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Here's Pickett. Alvarado defending. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter a screen. The offensive rebound. And here's Jokic outside. The shot no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Now an update on DeAndre Jordan's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Guys, I was able to talk with Denver's head athletic trainer about his status. The bad news is that this injury is causing discomfort. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Michael Malone was going over with his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's not going to go for him. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Denver. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Basket counts.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
Now Alvarado. There's McCollum with the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Outside for Porter. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going.
There's McCollum with the 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Murray finds Jokic. Up top, Porter. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic. And the shot goes down. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
And here's Alvarado. Porter with the steal.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Murray passes to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Porter looks it over. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Pass to Brown. Murray from outside. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And again, no good by New Orleans. Denver leading by 20.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Jokic. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Murray passes to Olynyk. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Shots good by McCollum.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win.